you see behind me is IFZA, is where you're sitting right now. Do you know what IFZA stands for? Anybody saw on the way? What is IFZA? It's too bad. I should have covered it, but that's wonderful. So it literally means International Free Zone Authority. Okay. To give you an insight about little more detail what we spoke earlier is that there are free zones in the country, right? There are actually 27 free zones in Dubai alone. Okay. Then there are, in totality, there are like about 48 free zones in the UAE, including Queen, Sharjah, Ajman, everything put together. Okay. The reason why we wanted to tell you that IFZA is the best, okay, is because of their strategic approach, the location, and many more things which I'm not going to into detail. Okay. But like I said, if your approach, okay, is to do with B2B, business to business, okay, and to start off without any cost of shop, warehousing, all the government charges, fastest, the best, the easiest way is free zone. Okay? Generally, what I have seen as my clients, what they do is that for food stuff trading, or even like, I'll give you a very good example. Siddharth is not there, but one of my clients, which was handled by Mr. Azad again, was wanting to start a huge showroom of furniture. Okay. Now imagine like this table. Of course, it's very expensive, but the tables he sells, he makes it in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Okay. One table costs $14,000. $14,000 for one table. One piece of wood with resin or whatever. Okay. Now to have such a luxury showroom in Dubai, okay, imagine the amount of money that he has to invest. Right? So what approach he did was that he came to us, we advised him IFZA. IFZA took care of their licensing. What does Orient Cargo do is that they have the whole year contract of keeping his tables. He goes into individual players in the market, but only luxury brands like Crate & Barrel, West Elm, Marina Home, and he supplies it to them. His name of the table you'll not hear anywhere. Nobody will know, but you're actually buying them. Correct? Because he's reselling it to the B2B through that. All year long, the cargo is sitting in Orient Cargo, Jafza warehouse. Okay. He has a company in US, he has a company in Australia, he has a company in Thailand, he has a hotel in Thailand also. So wherever he supplies across the world, there is no customs duty, no VAT, nothing. And in Dubai, when he sends it, he's paying the duties, right? Saves him so much of cost that he doesn't have to hire employees, doesn't have to hire a showroom, rents, Diva, internet, all the standard expenses, right? That is a great way to start off, and everybody eventually opens both the companies, right? They use this arm, which is the free zone, to do all the invoicing, the billing, and all the other things, and mainland for the shop, for the retail, for the other aspects of it. Okay? So generally, what happens is free zone is a stepping stone to test the market, to test the rivers. Okay? So I'm going to first introduce you to what is IFZA, why should you choose IFZA, right? Because if I told you that there's so many free zones in the country, why am I telling you to start with IFZA? Correct? So here are the most important ones. Can you, okay, ma'am, can you see? Is it clear? What is this?
Exemptions.
Oh. Okay, so you can see. Alright, so let me just take you through a background. It's a very small slide. Don't worry about it. It's going to be over in quick time. Yeah? So, what is a free zone? An economic area by its own regulatory framework designed to encourage foreign investments. Alright? Is it allowed to take pictures for this?
Yeah.
It's comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. So, no Emirati, no local sponsor, no hassle of anything. Today you want to start? We have simple application form, 100% ownership without any hassle.
Without any?
Hassles. No local at all.
Okay.
100% ownership. Straight away from day one. Okay? Then
Suppose we take a 100% ownership, that problems will not come to business.
what kind of problem? You
No,
have
I don't
100%
know.
ownership. There can't be any problem. You have 100% ownership. You make money, you lose money, you're 100%.
No, whatever we are taking in mainland LLC, 1% that ownership of Emirates,
Yeah.
he will support to us that what are the visa and all those
Right.
things.
So now imagine that is one type of government body with its own regulations. Okay. International Fees on Authority (IFZA) is another government body which also does visas for you. They take care of everything also. The same thing is the same rule. It's like two different jurisdictions. Imagine. Okay. What MENA does to give you visas, employment contracts, everything Fees on also does the same way. You get it?
Yes, sir.
Right? So, second best thing, 100% repatriation of capital and profit. There is no questions asked. You make 1 rupees, I'll tell you, 1 crore, 10 crore, 100 crore, all the money you can legally send back to your home country in India. 100% repatriation without anything. Best benefit, right? Like Sid said, 100% exemption from any VAT or any duties, because you're sending it to here. From here, it is going to any other country. No duties. But you bring it. Let's say you bring in green chilies, right? That green chili has to be sold to Lulu or Carrefour or Spinneys, to the supermarkets, whatever. That the moment it enters the Dubai road, there's all the tax happens. Okay.
What the that Dubai will get from this service?
Sorry.
No, there is no tax, nothing.
Yeah.
And what the Dubai will get from us in this service?
Great. So that's the license fees and all the other charges. You know, in India, you start a company. How much does it cost you? How much it costs you? Maximum 10,000 rupees. 10,000 rupees, right?
Yeah.
And how much you GST and taxes you pay? Correct. Here, even if you see, even for one person to start up a business, the maximum you're paying is 5 lakh rupees. Maximum every year 5 lakh rupees. Correct. You make 5 lakh rupees, break even and go home, no question. You make 50 crores, you pay 5 lakhs, enough. You make 500 crores, you pay 5 lakhs, enough. That's all they care about. You just pay their fees, no question asked. Right? Which is great. And here, like when I pay tax, when I was living in India, when I was paying tax, as you don't know, it's all video. I'm going to say
I'll cut it off.
Okay. So the thing is, the infrastructure of Dubai. You came to Dubai, see the roads, see the metro, see the car quality, see the lifestyle. There is no comparison. No comparison, right? So that's the experience. No personal income tax. I mean, what can be better than that? You make $100, you keep $100 with you. No tax. No income tax. Zero. Not even next year. Not even next, God knows how long. Okay, so, yeah. I hope forever. Okay. No income tax, right? And, okay. There are very important part is, you know what is this area called? I don't know what it is. Okay, location wise I'll tell later, but I'll just give you a small brief. This area is called Dubai Silicon Oasis. Okay, it was initially planned to be like the Silicon Oasis of the US, like Palo Alto. Okay, where all the biggest tech companies get registered, and they do, because the location is such. All right. When Tejas called me, he asked me, where are you? Okay, and I asked him, okay, how to guide. He says he's in Tech Park. It's like a Dubai Tech Park. If you see all around you, it's all technology park. All right. It has facilities. The moment you enter IFZA's reception, you'll see Starbucks on the right. There's salon, there's fitness center, fitness first. There is all the restaurants and cafes and everything is in this area. This area has hospitals, it has residential properties, it has Porsche showrooms, BMWs, every single thing is under their government body. If you want to start real estate, you want to sell real estate here, you can do under this license. You want to do anything, it can be done in this area. It's Dubai Silicon license, okay? And now, there are certain activities. We want to talk about activities first. Should we talk about how you can have multiple activities, or should we go later? Yeah. So there are close to 6,000.
Yeah.
6,000.
Yeah.
There are close to 6,000 activities that you can choose from. 6,000. Right? That means it gives you an option to do any kind of activity that you've not, I don't even know, I've not heard more than 1,000 activities, to be honest. But there are all kind of activities because there are different people, it caters to every kind of businesses. Right?
In single license, you can do all the activities.
In 6,000 activities? In single license, 6,000 activities? No chance. No chance.
No, in this mainland, even to take a category wise that license.
That's only one category. Okay, so remember in mainland, you can do only one activity of only one type.
Yes.
That's it. If it's food stuff trading, you can do only food stuff trading. You can't do e-commerce, you can't do general trading, or you can't do steel fabrication, nothing. Right? IFZA allows you to do 3 activities of different categories also. Any 3. Okay? It's possible. Because let's say you started off with food stuff trading. Okay? 2 years from now, you try, maybe it's not working really well. Right? So what do? You close down the company or you find a new way to do business? Because when you actually do business, you find new opportunities. Correct? It gives you an option to have all those 3 activities in one trade license to ensure that if one thing is making you your bread and butter, the other is making the cookie and coffee or whatever, you know. So that's the way it gives you 3 activities of the choice to do business. Any questions there? Any category, any 3. Got it? Because all the activities are divided into a category called professional license, commercial license, and industrial and all other ones, right? But main are professional and commercial, right? In mainland, if you want to do professional and commercial, you have to open 2 companies. Okay? In free zone, IFZA, you can do 2 together. In the same license. 2 together, which is a great aspect of it. Right? So multiple activities to choose from. The same activity code which is in mainland is the same as IFZA. So the food stuff trading that we're going to give you is going to be the same. Alright? Now, it was founded in 2017. Okay? And can you believe all these buildings are built in that much time? In such a short time? All the offices are also now full. Like if you just go outside when you leave, you see people still working because this is 24 hours access offices. Yes or no? With the facilities of you have the restroom in every floor, you have event rooms, you have mess to eat, you have every facility. 24 hours you can access card, walk in. Like how I work. My license is from IFZA. I work out like this. I can access anything, anything. Okay? As long as they are available. So, of course, they have sounds good. So this whole area, if you see, it's clear now. This whole area is the Silicon Oasis, and it's under IFZA. This all is IFZA. You move here, you want to send your children to schools, primary schools, colleges, everything. It's all inside IFZA. In fact, Mr. Azil actually stays in this society, in this area itself. Right? You talk about any, and generally what happens is Dubai is built in such a beautiful way that you want to go from here to airport to Dubai Mall to anywhere. It takes maximum 30 minutes. Maximum 30 minutes anywhere. Right? So from here, when you go back home, it'll just take you 20-15 minutes maximum wherever you stay. People who are starting their business for the first time and who don't have like millions of dollars of worth of capital to start off their business, to support them initially. You can use their services to ensure that you can get yourself on board till you get the orders and your sales functions properly done, and then you can take it forward when it comes to having your own facility, having your staff and everything. So it's a great stepping point, is why Orient Cargo can support. Okay. So is there any questions that you have? Because see, they have in IFZA, which is there, we told you, which is the port, there's no custom duty, there's no VAT there. If you're doing re-export to some other country, best option is free zone plus Orient Cargo. Best option. There is no two ways about it. Free zone license and Orient Cargo is logistic services, right? Best solution. That's the thing. But then anything else, even if for Alco says they have a facility, let's say you want to supply to the local market, okay, and you want to store it without your inventory costs and all the other costs associated with it, best solution. Okay. Any doubts?
So we didn't get for mainland only we got the prices for the license.
Great question. So now the thing is that the next bit of it is going to be me presenting you about free zone, okay? And we have the same free zone that we're sitting in. This is also a free zone called IFZA. We have their official representative here who's going to do all the FAQs after I give you not only the pricing but the reason why you should open one. Okay. But any questions from Sid?
Logistics part, anything else?
Right now,
CPL service. This is not for you in the initial stage.
Yeah.
This only starts once you start the business, and once your business is up and running, maybe do all the registrations, bank accounts, everything. Then only the logistics part comes.
No, so let me tell you, what was the agenda was that not to tell you, okay, this is the cost of license, this is this, that's it, right? We wanted to give you a complete picture that, like, listen, you want to set up your business, we have the government here with us, we have the setup for the entire detail. Then you need to actually bring the stuff, we have that person. We have like that actually multiple things, so because of the time duration, I thought it'll be not the thing, but we can take care of everything that is under the thing. Because we don't have a short-term vision, we don't just want to give you license. License is like just a piece of paper, but it's very expensive. Okay? It's just a piece of paper, but you need to know you need to have a guidance of what is it all about, right? So the objective was that, okay? So you will need financial service when you actually make money, correct? But to make money, first you need to open a bank account. Then you need to find all the other things, right? So recruitment and all the other services, I'm not going to pitch it to you till we reach to that stage, okay? So any questions from this logistics side? He's a dedicated person from Orient Cargo. Will assign to you that all your inquiries can be put in one place and we can take care of it. Okay? Sounds good?
Yes. So I guess that's it, right? Yes. Okay. So thank you for your time. Thank you for listening.
Okay.
Thanks for-